Alright, it's November 6th. Is that beautiful or is this beautiful? Look who's back! It's Rupert! Hello, Rupert! What a beauty. Look at him walking kind of normal and running. We're walking, so I thought I'm gonna bring him. I've been watching him pretty close. He's doing great, so just leaving him behind is just such a heartbreak. So anyway, just to go on the never-ending story about the dog that runs out. So yesterday it did, and I had a couple of rocks. This sounds terrible. And I chucked them. And both of them missed, and I'm kind of glad. But the second one, he went and chased the rock. So he's not aggressive. And I was actually talking to my neighbor, who I would just categorize as a sweet person. And I told her, and she goes, "You're throwing rocks at them?" So it made me feel kind of bad. So I'm going to not do that anymore. And yeah, just try to live with it. They're definitely not aggressive, but it's a pain in the butt. And then they're hanging out on the highway. So anyway, let's be positive. So it's November 6th, as I said. The weather couldn't be nicer. I checked the, what do they call it, 7-day forecast? And I think the lowest low is 0. So we went through that little patch of chilly weather. And since then it's been pretty good. So yeah. So Axl Rose would be disappointed. So we haven't had too much cold November rain. It's a music reference. What is it? Something about a candle. It's hard to hold a candle in the cold November rain. I'm not a big Guns N' Roses fan, but I think that's the lyric. Anyway, I got a phone call actually a couple days ago now, that my live trap is at the hardware store, so we're gonna go into town tomorrow and pick it up and catch myself a squirrel. It's kind of funny, this is probably gonna sound pathetic to some people, but so I gotta catch him, and then I gotta relocate him, and I gotta give him a stash of food, because I assume he's got a stash of food up in my roof, in my attic. So I don't want to leave him high and dry, but most people would just say, just toss him out somewhere, he'll be fine. And then later today, I got to remember, I mentioned this in my video yesterday, and then I just got distracted, that I got to sign up for my races today. And my little stress, the stress in my life, it's incredible. The little stress thing is that one of the races was canceled, so they've replaced it with another one. And it just says details to follow. So it has a name and everything and a distance, but it doesn't say where. So I emailed them to kind of say, like, where is this race? Is it virtual, or is it in the Okanagan? Because that sort of comes into my planning. So hopefully they get back to me. The sign up is at 5 p.m. So, oh man, that's going to be good. We're going to burn off some of this. The sun won't hit my place till really late today. It's that time of year, man. So anyway, I'm all pumped. Get the races signed up, and then, you know, that's always a big motivator. And then the other thing, a lot of good stuff happened just recently. Was I was trying to order this book from the United Kingdom, and when you go on the publisher's website, they only ship to the UK. So it's a very small publisher, I guess. So I emailed them and said, can you ship to Canada? And they said, well, give us your address and we'll quote you a rate, which they did. I got the email this morning, and it's of course pricey, but whatever. I like reading a book. So they're gonna send me a special invoice and then mail it to me. So I'm really excited about that. Be a little Christmas present to myself. Okay, I think we're good. We're gonna go check the trail camera. You want to be a bookend? Be at the beginning and end? No. Okay, off we go.